Them good old days, them good old days. How I long for the good old days. When $10 seemed like 100, and work seemed more like play. I wouldn't trade what I've got, but I miss the good old days. I wouldn't trade what I've got, but I miss the good old days. Howdy folks, and welcome to Simple Guitar for the Simple Guitarist. I'm Doug Traxler, and I'm starting a YouTube channel. I'm going to take what I've learned over the last 30 years of playing in front of people and singing. All kinds of music, country, bluegrass, blues, rock and roll, all kinds of fun, instrumental playing, and just having a good time with the six string. Whether you're one of these guys who went out, or gals, went out, bought a guitar, said, I'm going to learn how to play that guitar, and just never got around to it. You might have bought a book, you might have bought a video, or you might even have taken some lessons from the local guitar store, but you just didn't want to keep with it for whatever reason. It might have been hard, you know, fingers might have hurt, might have been, you know, not being able to make the right chords, or not know how the chords went together, or maybe your guitar just went out of tune, you didn't know how to tune it, or broke a string, and you might have just put it in the closet and forgot about it. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's time to go into the closet, grab that old guitar, bring it out, blow the dust off it, wipe it down, clean it up. We're going to learn about it. We're going to learn how to play and sing. You might want to just play guitar for yourself. You might want to play for your wife or girlfriend, your kids. You might want to do some singing with them or for them. Maybe there's some old people in your town that are sitting around and you want to go up and sing for them. Maybe you want to sing in the church, or you might want to just sit around the old campfire and play some cowboy chords, do some singing for your friends and family. Well, we're going to learn how to do just that. We're going to start with the basics of the guitar. So I'm just going to start right now. You know, this here is a Gibson SJ. It's called. It's a 1965. And guitars are pretty much the same. They haven't changed them a whole lot. So whether you buy a Fender or a Martin or Gibson, or something just from Walmart, they're still going to have the same design. You know, you got the body right here, your sound hole. This thing in the sound hole here, this is an electric pickup that I put in there. But it doesn't matter if it's there or not. I have it there so that I can plug my cord in right here. So when I'm playing for people, I can plug into my amplifier and stuff. But most acoustic guitars are what they are, acoustic. They don't have plug-ins. Some do, some don't. I happen to add this one. Back in 1965, they didn't sell this guitar with this in here. I had it put in there. And just in case you guys are wondering, it's an LR Baggs acoustic pickup. Works real well. Some other parts on the guitar. We got the pick guard right here. Keeps you from scratching up that wood. We got the pins back in here. This is called the bridge. And of course we got the neck. The heel of the neck right here. This thing right here. It comes to the body. If you ever have problems, that's usually where it separates. We got a headstock there, and the tuners. We got tuners there. This thing here is called the nut. See that white thing right there? It's called the nut. And we got frets. Each one of these frets on here, and we got fret markers right here on the top, so you can see looking down at those frets. Some guitars have dots here to mark the frets. This one happens to have what's called parallelograms. Gibson did that. It makes it look nice, but nonetheless, they're easy. It makes it easier to read the neck. If I know I got to go to the 3rd fret, I can see that 3rd dot and play my chord. Okay, well that's the basics of the guitar. Every week I'm going to put out a new video, and we're going to start from scratch. We're going to learn the names of the strings and how to look at them. There's 6 strings on this guitar, obviously. We always start with the small one first. That's the 1st string. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for your first assignment, I want you to memorize the names of these strings. We got the little one, which is 1, that's E. The next one is B. The next one, number 3, is G. 3 and G rhyme. 4 is D. 5 is A. And 6, the big one, that's E. Now the first one is also E. And if you can hear, they sound alike, right? Got E and E. They're an octave apart. So now you can already memorize 2 of the strings. You got the E, the high E, and the low E. And folks, this is going to become, this is going to be important that you memorize those, because later on we're going to talk about different kinds of numbers, how to put this system together so that when you want to play any song, whether it's a Waylon song, you know, or maybe a George Jones song, or maybe a Doug Traxler song. You're going to want to know a certain pattern of how to put these chords together. And it's all about numbers. And I'm going to teach you that. So the first numbers that we learned are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. E, B, G, D, A, and E. All right, and it sometimes is easier to memorize these strings if you start from the top and go down. E, A, D, G, B, E. Okay, folks, I'll see you next week. Remember, simple guitar for the simple guitarist. We're going to have fun, and I'm going to be here for you. So let's tune in once a week and try and find a video that can help you get that old guitar out and start using it. All right, folks, have a great day. Them good old days, how I long for the good old days, when $10 seemed like 100 and work seemed more like play. I wouldn't trade what I've got